I my main complaint about that is now that WrestleMania is 2 nights, there are 2 main events, and honestly, the night 1 main event kind of doesn't count. Like, you can say you main evented night 1 of WrestleMania, but we all know that whoever main events night 2 is the biggest deal on the show.
right.
I'm not saying it's not an important spot, but on a
No,
2-night
absolutely.
show, the person who headlines night 2 is the big
Kahuna.
right, exactly. Dave, the only thing I hate about the match was the no selling they did for each other's finishers. Yeah, and that's everything now though with wrestling. There's a lot like there was a pile driver onto the seat of a steel chair from MJF to Hangman, and Hangman like beat a 10 count to get back in the ring, and people were complaining about that because it's like, well, he took a pile driver onto a chair, and I was like, I get it, but also like, what are we gonna do?
I mean, he did take one.
Right. And yes, but no selling finishers, especially finishers. Like I understand if it's if you steal some. I always thought it was this way. The reason the finisher is work in like kid logic on the playground is that, well, the Big Show practiced. They realized the Big Show was so strong, his hands, his grip was so strong that he practiced this motion so much, slamming medicine balls or whatever else he was doing, that the choke slam was his finishing move. And like Shawn Michaels was in the gym super kicking, like getting his leg, like he had such powerful legs because he was in kicking that heavy bag every day. Like that's what I thought. And so by the inverse of that, when somebody tries to imitate, like if Triple H tries to do the sweet chin music, it's not going to be as good because he's not Shawn Michaels. And I like the idea of when you steal a finisher, it's not as powerful, and you can no sell that because it's somebody doing a move they're not familiar with doing. But I don't like it when it's just like Stone Cold hits you with a stunner and you kick out at 1, and then Stone Cold hits you with a stunner and you kick out. No. We got to limit the number of finisher kickouts. And that's
Finishers are not what they used to be.
No, and I agree because it's the same thing with people complain about AEW.